Hey guys, I don't usually do the videos, but I thought I would do it this morning since the baby's asleep, the girls are at school, and Jared's at work. And I was going to do some little bit of seed starting. So here is the dirt that we use. It's Jiffy. We love it. It's wonderful. And we use these seed starting kits here. It's just the little pods, and then we use that until we have to transplant them. Then we just use those coffee cups. And we got some mini blinds to make these right here. We're going to make some labels, and they're really cheap this way. I can make a ton for about $3. I think a set of mini blinds is about $3. And I just take the scissors. I'll show you here how I do it. You cut the bottom piece off because you don't really need it. And then if you just snip here and snip here, this is really easy. It just comes apart here. Make sure I got it all snipped. They just kind of come apart. And you just slide the strings right off, which I think is pretty cool. I thought that I was going to have to snip every one individually. Let me try to set this up. Show you. This is really cool. And you just slide the little strings right off, and then they're all apart. There we go. So now what I do is I line them all up. Cut them about there. And I cut them again. And again. And again. And just in that little bit of lines, I've got a stack of them. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's a lot. I've already cut up this many. I mean, we could probably never use that many. And I'm not even finished with the whole set. So, that'll save you a lot of money. I think Jared said a pack of 30 of the real labels are like $7, and I'm making a whole lot more than 30. So here are the seeds that I'm going to start, and these are our leftover seeds from last year. We just kind of put them in the freezer, save them. But we're going to do a cabbage plant, which is the Brunswick cabbage, and we're going to do a bunch of tomato plants. They're my favorites. We got a bunch of different varieties. Some of them I like for canning, making tomato juice and salsa and stuff with, and a lot of them I like for snacking. big old tomato sandwiches. I like these black crims and these Cherokee purple. They're about my favorites. They're beautiful, beautiful tomato, and they taste even better than they look. And then here's our hillbilly, which is like a yellow and a red mixed. And then we got these Brad's Atomic Grapes, which are a really cool tomato. I really like them. They don't really even... The ones that we grew last year stayed more green and just had red stripes, more like this one. And people be like, are those ripe? And they were delicious. And then the gold medal is another yellow with the red in the middle. And a mortgage lifter, and it's a big old tomato. It's kind of pinkish. We like that one. Then we're going to get our peppers here started. We got some banana peppers and some hot wax peppers and some jalapenos. And this tomato right here I didn't really care for last year. It was real black on the outside, and I love the yellow and red tomatoes. They're one of my favorites next to the black crim and the Cherokee purple. They're probably my most favorite, and then my second favorite would be the yellow and the red tomatoes, but I just really didn't care for these. I don't know. Just something about them, the taste I didn't like, but y'all might like them, I don't know. They're pretty tomato. They're neat looking, but not my favorite. But I hear my water over here about to boil. I got it over here in my little tea kettle. And what I do is I usually boil my water and then take it over here and pour it in my bowl to get my soil all nice and moist. And then I'll stick it in these little pods. And I take a little pencil and make my holes. And last year I started 3 in each pod, and I think that was too many because the seeds did so well. I didn't think all 3 would come up, but they did, and we had way too many. So I think I'm going to do 2 this year in each pod. But I guess I better get to it while the baby's still asleep and get what I can get done. And I'll let you know how it turns out. Hey guys, so I'm getting my little pods filled up. This tray is 72 pods. I've got 2 of those. And y'all might think, Lord of mercy, why is she doing that in her kitchen sink? That has to be unsanitary. Well, my mama says God made dirt, dirt don't hurt, so I think it's going to be fine. And I can always wash it out. And when we bring vegetables and stuff out of the garden, they're covered in dirt, and we wash them out in the sink, so I don't think a little dirt's going to kill you. But the reason that we boil our water and moisten our dirt, I think we told you in a video before, is sometimes when you're starting your plants, you'll notice about, I don't know, a couple weeks into it, you'll get some kind of little fungus or something growing on top of them. And we feel like this helps prevent that by starting good. So that's what we do, and that's the process we do. And plus the hot water really, really helps get this jiffy dirt in them pods, because if you've ever touched it, it's real dry, flaky stuff. And Lord, it would be a mess. And if then you tried to pour your water on top of it, it's kind of like a little volcano or something erupting out of the little pods. This works best. But, alright, I'm going to get back at it. Okay, so I got these all filled up here. And now I've started making my little holes for the seeds. And you really don't want your seeds real deep so that they can germinate and sprout up. So what I do is I use a pencil eraser. And the easiest way to do it is just jab it in there. Give it a little twist. Simple as that. And then I'll just pop the little seeds. Pop the little seeds right in there. In them little holes. Alright, I've got my labels made for my seeds. And decided what seeds I'm going to put in what pods. And I'm going to use this dark plate so I can see my seeds real good. And this little scooper. And I'm going to start putting my seeds into the dirt. Okay, so I've got my first round of seeds in the holes. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. See those little babies? So cute. And you can see how my label sticks perfectly out. And the reason I use this little scooper is because it makes it real easy to slide your seeds back in your bag so you can save them. So, here's the reality of things. Things don't always happen like you want them to. I'm guessing that let's see. The hot wax peppers were open at both ends. And when I opened one end and turned it up, they all scattered into all of the dirt. So now I've got to pick these little tiny seeds out of the dirt. And on top of that, Mr. Finley's awake. And he's hungry. Aren't you, bud? Are you hungry? So Finley's going to eat his lunch. And I'm going to try to get these seeds scooped back up. Wish me luck. Okay, she's almost ready for the little indoor greenhouse, but I made my labels a little too big. So I'm going to have to trim those down so that I can put the lid on. Because you keep the lid on until they germinate and sprout. And then you can remove the lid and add a light to them. I've got my Jiffy Dirt all food savored up because I had a bunch left. So now it won't get spilled. It's ready for storage. And all my little seeds are going to go back into the freezer until next year. And we hopefully will save a bunch of our own seeds from these plants, which is amazing, and have even more. The gift that keeps on giving. Well, that's about it for now. I'm going to trim these down and get them set up in the greenhouse. Okay, here's our little greenhouse shelves. We've just got it in the laundry room. It's kind of warm in here anyway. The sun comes in good through this little black back window. So I've got my shelves ready, and there they are. Now the lid fits too. So last year I think we had them germinate and sprout within 3 days. So we're hoping for around the same results. So I'll kind of video that and the progress of that, and you can kind of see how they come along. It's really awesome. Alright. I guess I'll sign out. I guess like and subscribe, and God bless. Thanks, guys.